Hello, and welcome back to Valguero Ascended. Today, we're doing rock drake hunting. That's our main plan for today. So, as always, we start off at our base. Today, we just started off at the cliff above us. We wanted a view when we spawned in. Well, less when we spawned in and more when I started the stream. But what we will do is, we'll do our usual base run through like normal. Go through everything, see what's happening, see what's being sold, if we sold anything. Hey, but nice to see you as soon as the stream started. That's nice. So we check if we sold anything, sort of our inventory for the. I know we had some extra griffins from yesterday, from when we had to go on the rescue mission. Let's just see which ones. Okay, so this is the one that we normally use. That's our main griffin. So these two we can put away. We should have actually thrown the dung beetle in here. And okay, I don't think that. Okay, we'll have to make it another breeder for the dung beetle because these guys, I don't think they can be enough to actually for us to produce enough fertilizer. So we won't worry about the dung beetle for now. But in the meanwhile, let's have a quick look at whether we sold anything or not. Let's pull our coins. How many do we have? 775. That's before we check. 125. Okay, nothing too insane. I think that's just one set of black pearls that we sold. We can have a quick look at it and see what it was. Uh, yeah, the black pearls. So just that. Right, global market. We have 900 coins to spend. We are going to the aberrant zone, but okay, these are babies, so they would have the imprint bonus. But I don't really think we should spend on that now. We can just mate up our own and do it that way around. But we will have a quick look to see if S-die, okay, the S-die will have the wrong images on them. That'll be an update that I'll have to do to fix that. Eventually they'll do that. But in the meanwhile, it's not bad, it's decent. Oh, he's selling Akatinas. Very nice. Gachas. 100,000 metal for gacha, and these are only male gachas. If it was a male and female at 100,000 metal, I'd be like, okay, it's doable, right? Because 200k you're gonna get a pretty pair of gachas, and you'll make your cash out of that fairly fast. Gachas, I think the mod is called Better Creatures, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely mistaken on that, but essentially it lets you use the gachas to craft any of the items that are normally available to them. You don't have to breed them in a specific manner to get them, to get an element shard gacha or whatever gacha you are looking for. You can just do it on any of the gachas. So they are OP, very handy, especially late. I mean, even like early game, like we are right now, very handy, but late game, absolutely overpowered. Uh, this is still very expensive, 250 for one element. That's gacha money. See, those are Deinonychus. Yeah, we almost done just going through everything here. I haven't seen anything that's worth us grabbing yet. If there's nothing if there's nothing that's worth us grabbing, we'll just continue on to the aberrant zone. So what I think we'll do is we'll create a tiny fob in the aberrant zone, because we can go back later on to get the reapers. Today I just want to see if we can get rock drakes from there. If we can get rock drakes, hopefully we can get a high level one. But mainly we're waiting for the rock drakes. We're actually going to try and tame up any reapers today. So we create a little fob in the aberrant zone that we can use later on, when we do go for. It said enforcer kill. I'm like, wait, hold up, I got an enforcer like from from extinction. Oh, this guy got some good stuff here. A lot of these. What else do you have? Does he? Uh, Okay, so these are 10 each. That's so much better than what the other guys were selling. What, I think it was 250 each or something. 10 each for one element is not bad. We could get 90 elements. That's not bad at all. 1,000 element for 100 pieces. That's decent, especially at like right now where element is scarce. It's not like everyone is selling it. Just the two of them are selling it at the moment. We do need to craft hazmat gear. So, if I'm not mistaken, we do have the reusable hazmat. Can I craft in my inventory? Okay, that's reusable. This is normal. But it's all reusable, right? All of these are reusable. So let's see. We don't have blue gems or congealed gas balls. Okay. How do we have to craft that? Or how does it work? Okay, so we got the gas collectors. We can make those. And if we come to the grinder, can we not? We could try and do it this way around. That's gonna be congealed gas balls and what we needed blue gems, I think. Oh, never mind. It's a mission to get all the dyes for this. So I think we'd rather just go down and get it manually. But we will craft up the the gas stuff that we can use to collect. Where do we craft it? Gas collector, smithy, regular smithy. Okay, so let's go here. Do we have red gems? We don't. We just have a couple red gems from when we killed the shinies, I believe. The enraged shinies, those generally drop. Enraged Daedon. What else is there? Oh, that's gonna be cool. Okay. So so I guess it's gonna be a full trip into the rock drake. We're gonna have to set up everything there. So let's go ahead, craft up some structures, just so we have what we need. We will need lighting down there. That's gonna be the one thing that we up here we didn't really need so far. So I think we just go with maybe a 5 by 5, or we do a 10 by 5. We can do 50. We'll just do a very simple Bob Shack base build, and we'll go with what are we running short on? Wood and stone we might be running short on. So let's go ahead and gather up some of that. I don't think we have to leave this area. We can probably just do it here. Wood, stone, thatch. We get all of those. What we'll do is, as soon as we grab all of this, we'll throw out. I think we have a mating pair of shine horns as well. So we'll throw the shine horns or the bulbos, whichever ones we have a mating pair for. Get them breeding up. Get an imprinted and imprinted set that we can use once we go into the aberrant zone. We'll throw out the Acatinas as well. Get them to mate up another round, so we can get a ton of those. Got 20k there. I just need some thatch and wood now. Then we're golden. Let me get some flint as well. Get some shotgun shells. We'll take the Karcha with us to the aberrant zone. Yeah, that's more than enough flint. That's 14k flint, I think we got there. Not a lot of wood here. We'll have to go down. Yeah, I guess we have to go venture a bit deeper, which means we are going into a slightly more dangerous territory. Just gotta watch out for raptors, the mega raptor, allosaurs. We do have our trusty pike. Is that a Rex or is that a Giga? That's a Rex. I know it looked like a Giga there. Okay, let's see How much resources? Okay, we need a lot more wood. That's barely any wood. I think we hit the set of trees here, we hit the set of trees there, and we should have enough. We gathering thatch. Not wood. We have thatch. We didn't get to see where the red zone was in the aberrant area last time that we went down. So this time around, we will be venturing into an area that we don't know yet, owing that we didn't find the red zone the last time. Had we found it, it would have been a lot easier to get there, maneuver around it, know what we're doing. That's rapid jumping. We all saw that. That was just some sketchy behavior out of him. Grab all of this. I think the trees here will be the last one. This one here. Then we should be fine. How much do we have? 15k, 30k. Okay, I think that's good enough. That should last us a while. Or last us long enough for us to craft what we need to now. We can actually zip here. Just get up here. And grab all of this. The other nice thing is we can use our crossbow in the aberrant zone. Like generally on aberration you can't use the reusable crossbow. You can't use the grapple hook in general there. But in the aberrant zone on this map you can, which is a big plus in our favor. It makes maneuvering around areas that we normally wouldn't be able to go to a lot easier. Let's throw all of that in. Oh, we have this ISO of an egg. Let's get that hatching. Let's throw it out there. It should hatch on its own. And stone, we need 34 more ceilings. Alright, that should be enough, hopefully. Worst case scenario, we can craft up more once we down there. But preferably I want to go in with us having all the basic base materials that we would require. Including a bed. We need a bed down there. Now get a spawn set up. Let's get a vault. Just to store everything. One vault will be enough. Fabricator for the vault. Get the big vault. Okay, I think we do a CS crafting station, and we do a. If we're doing, I think we only do a CS crafting station. No, but we might need the fabricator there, just in case we need it to craft any specific structures. So we will also have to get a generator. So I think we just take like 50 gasoline. Should be enough for now. I mean, we don't need to keep that base powered. We just need to power it while we're there. We'll grab all of those. We'll take this, could come in handy. Forges could come in handy in there. And we need a generator. What lights do we have? The CS steampunk lights, could we do these? What are these ones? Wasteland lights. Okay, let's grab the generator. So that's gonna be everything that we need. Let's grab the rest of the generator fuel one time actually, and we can throw the 200 into our generator down here. Yeah. Okay, let's do 150. We'll take 100 down to aberration. So that's gonna double that amount. So we got about 18 days worth of fuel there. And what else would we need? I don't think we need anything else. Let's have a quick look here. Crafting structures. We got all the lights. That we need the lights. If we come to Oh, I feel like if we crafted everything here, it would have been faster. That was uncalled for. That's very much uncalled for. We need to either block off this area tomorrow, or we need to get some turrets up. One of the two. But can't really have raptors just running up like that on us. We can make an industrial cooker. My hand is cramping. Why is my hand cramping up? Okay. Let's make an industrial cooker. Not the cooker. We want, yeah, the cooker. That's the grill. So we want this. Right, so we craft up one of those. And we should be able to craft up the med brews. Alright, let's grab that. We do the extra large one as we've done with all of our industrial structures. Or shall we throw this on this end? We have the little tap there, so we can throw this here. I think it's narcotics and tinterberries, if I'm not mistaken, but disable autocraft. So we're just gonna get a ton of color. Alright, so tinterberries, do we have those? We don't. Narcotics, we should have some of these. Alright, that's perfect. 2 each. That's fine. Let's grab. What were we using? We're using the Procoptodon. That's what we're using to gather berries. Alright, so let's just do that. Get some tinsel berries, get those med brews crafting up while we're here at base. We take some with us to the red zone if needed, you know. Could really come in handy down there. You know what else is insanely overpowered? Crafted food. If we get a pair of dodos breeding, we can start doing some crafted food. Although it will take us a while to get a stockpile of dodo eggs to use in them. But definitely worth it in the long run. You don't really need to carry water or food anymore. You just carry that, and it fills up your 2 bars perfectly. Alright, how are we looking at berries? More than enough. 2,000 and some change is more than enough. We don't need more than that for anything. Let's bring this guy back to the top. We'll grab narcotics and I mean narco berries. We grab the tinsel berries, drop everything else. Right, let's try the Procoptodon now. Throw tinsel berries in here. Now we manually craft 140. That's a good chunk, a very good amount. So the rest in here, and let's go ahead and craft up our narcotics there. Let's have a look at how we're doing on our base structures. Okay, so these will be ready soon. Won't take us too long to get all of that ready. We should make the Karcha saddle. Because the Karcha is going to be our main runner down there, specifically in the red area. The other areas aren't so bad. We can use the Rex there. We can probably even use the Deinonychus there to take out everything. But the red zone, the rock drakes, and the potential reapers that might be there, we'd much rather have a Karcha on us. So let's now grab. Okay, so we have featherlights. Okay, that's a high level featherlight, and we have 2 female ones. So let's breed up these. See if we can get a decent level imprinted one. Right, so let's go behavior, enable mating, and copy over to all. Our higher level featherlight has a lot more charge, but our bulb dog also had a lot more charge than these guys. Right, So that's amazing done. Let's see what levels we got. So the high level male that we have is 272. And let's look at our bred ones. 186, 208, okay. I think we take both of these guys. We can take them both. I'd rather have the extra on us. And that's amazing pair as well. Bulb dogs, it's 189 and 283. Let's get a pair. Let's get these breeding up once as well. The charge on the bulb dog is substantially higher than the other one that we have. Nope. Meeting enabled. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, apparently they did add the Reaper ins. So we're gonna go check out the Aberrant Zone, see if we can get rock drakes today, and we'll set up a little base in there. We won't use it often, but we'll have it set up for when we do need to use it to go and get Reapers later on. But mainly, I want to try and get us some Reaper eggs today if we can progress far enough in there. I don't know how long it's gonna take us to get the rare gems and everything else that we need for it. That's gonna be our main hurdle down there in the Aberrant Zone. Let's put these two guys away. And where's our Barb Dog? Good levels. So we just wait for those two to grow up. Do we have the Karcher on us? We don't. We need to grab the Karcher. So let's put the Procoptodon down. And let's grab the Karcher. Let's get the levels on this guy, get him saddled up. He's a good level. So let's go. Alright, 10k there. And the rest will just go into his melee stats. Let's take him on a little trip. See how his damaging output is. Oh, there the levels kicked in now. took a little while there. Let's get him a little bit stam. Alright, 1000 stam. Okay, let's see how much of damage this guy deals. Because this is gonna be our Reaper fighter if need be. Yeah, 1000 damage without any stacks. That's good. Oh, it's a high level Bronto. 189. Didn't expect it to be high level. I was gonna try and max out his stacks and see how much of damage we can deal. Okay, damage is scaling well. We're still a bit far from max stats. Max stacks. But we're doing good damage. After shredding everything, I don't think we'll have issues with Reapers. As long as we got the light pet going, we should be golden. Could leave him half alive, you know. We just wipe out the last few here. Oh, that's an S Deinonychus. Oh, these are all S Deinonychus. Let me see if we can get an S Deinonychus. Not today, later on. Maybe if we finish Aberration, the Aberrant area, not Aberration, the Aberrant area fast enough, we can come back and see if we can find a good S Deinonychus egg. That's level 28 regular. So far, majority of the levels that we've gotten have been horrendous. We haven't got anything that's shockingly strong level. That's aggroed on me. Okay. I don't know what's aggroed on me, but it's not a good idea for them to be aggroed on me. I mean, look at the size of this guy. An absolute tank. Okay, let's take this. We'll take the meat. We'll throw that into our. We'll throw it into our trough here. Okay, so let's do that quickly. So tomorrow we might buy one of the donor packs just to, we can showcase it, so everyone can see how it is. We get one of the donor packs. I haven't decided which one yet, but I haven't decided if we are doing it yet, but it is on my mind. We could do that. We can get one of those, and it would be fun. We could probably get gachas from it as well. Okay, so we've got all of that. What else do we need? I'm sure there's something that we're missing that we're gonna need down in aberration that we don't have here. What is it? Lights. We don't have lights. That's what we need. Let's come here, and no, that's the fabricator. I want the crafting bench. Lights. So let's just do. I feel like 8 will be enough. We will need light down there in the aberrant zone. Don't really need it up here, but we 100% need it down there. Last time we checked, the flyers didn't work in the aberrant zone. I'm just going to refer it as aberration going forward. It's a bit much to keep saying aberrant zone. It's a lot easier to just say aberration. Okay, let's grab our 140 med brews. That's very good numbers. I'll throw that in, switch these out so I don't trigger it by mistake. And how are we doing on growth here? Not bad. Let's head to the aberrant zone. So if I'm not mistaken, it's in that direction, towards the top right corner of the map. Any red drops around us? There's a red drop on the fire in there. Let's see if we can get it before we head to the aberrant zone. Red drops have been good to us, specifically the ringed reds. Those have been really good. Hopefully this is a ringed red, and hopefully there's no one else there camping it. Like this guy here on the S Griffin. As a player, Griffins do not spawn on this map. Hopefully he's not going for the red drop as well. I'm not the most competent Griffin glider, so if we had to race, he would likely win. Okay, we're closing the distance on the drop there. It will be there soon, and then we just zip across the map to aberration. I turned up too fast there. It just cancelled everything. The video on yesterday's stream is up if anyone wants to check it out later. It's a good watch. Showcases all the main moments from yesterday's stream. I'm not seeing that drop. Did it despawn? Oh, I think... Okay, it didn't despawn. Tree was just blocking it. The redwoods on this map is really nice. It's not just flat. It's got a good amount of terrain, a good amount of areas built into it. It's not just... It doesn't just feel like it's only the redwoods. You know, you've got that area with the brood mother. You've got these cliff areas. Right, almost there. Just around the corner. I think, oh, that's a ton of, I mean, it's nothing insanely good, but it is a ton of items that we can utilize at some point, I guess. I don't think that point is anytime soon, but we could utilize it at some point. And we've got a ton of bugs on us. Yeah, you did tell me about the inner area of the trench where you can get the fire weapons server. We did have a look at it a couple of times, but it's a lot easier to maneuver in that that fire wyvern cave as well. It's a lot larger than the ice wyvern area, so you can maneuver the griffin a lot better there. So I found it substantially easier when we did that. But the last few times that we did go there, there wasn't any solidly good levels that was worth us, trying not to die for. Actually, I don't even think we saw eggs in there the last time that we went in. We saw some ice wyvern eggs, but that was about it. Sorry, I needed to yawn there. Yeah, so we did see some ice wyvern eggs the last time that we went in, but when we went to the fire trench specifically, we didn't see any eggs in there. And there was also an update yesterday to fix some crashes on Steam. I'm hoping that resolved the issue that we were having at the Wyvern Trench, because not even the Wyvern Trench. We got kicked outside of the Wyvern Trench as well. But hopefully that update from yesterday sorted out those issues. Okay, took a sip of water. Alright, so we're going in that direction. Let's speed it up. If you keep auto run on and you just look down with the griffin, well, auto run's not on now. I'm doing it manually, but if auto run is on and you look down with the griffin, it'll trigger the dive. Very very handy mechanic. So I believe we go in that rough direction. Who is building Watcher? Tots. Okay, so he bordered his entire area there to make sure no one comes near it. If we get some extra rock drake eggs as well, I do want to tame up a high level basilisk if we can find one. Hopefully we can. I'm not wagering anything on it. I'm not expecting us to end up with a good level basilisk. I'm not even expecting us to end up with rock drakes. I'm just hoping we can get far enough into the aberrant area. We do have a lot of stuff to sort out before we can get in there, but hopefully we can. If we find the red zone, we do have enough health on us to tank out a little bit to try and get red gems. I think it's straight ahead in that vicinity towards those two tiny lakes. That, I think, what coordinates would that be? Maybe like 90-ish. I think it's around there. Flying there, I know where more or less the location of it, but I don't know the cause of it or the exact spot that is. I just know the rough area. I think it's here on my left. The rough area that it's in. I just want to land up here, get some stamina before we go down. This griffin's only getting points into speed right now. Trevor, have you tried out Valguero on single player yet? The Azure Dodo has been killed. Okay, so is this... No, it's not this spot. So it's a bit further up, I'm guessing. Let's try and get some height, make it easier for us to look around. It's not this spot. So is it the one that's in that direction? These guys have got a massive base set up here already. I feel like it should be here. Here it is. Okay, perfect. Okay, we are going a bit too fast there. Alright, let's try him up. We'll grab the Deinonychus. That's gonna be our running around tame for now. Until we need to switch over to the to the Karcher. This guy is gonna be our movement tame. It's a lot faster than the Karcher is as well. And it's got a lack of fall damage. Okay, so 3291, that's the coordinates for here. I feel like we can build a base spot right here. Like near the entrance. It makes it easy for us to access it, makes it easy for us to get out of the cave as well. Just gotta make sure we're not setting up in a spot that's blocking anyone else's access to the deeper parts. Yeah, I think it does make sense for us to like maybe build like here. Just in this little area here. Let's clear it out quick, and we'll throw down our little house. Nothing too big here. Just a small house for us to keep everything in. Once we have small teleporters, we can set up a base that'll be closer to the red zone. I'm calling it the red zone. I don't even know if it is a red zone on this map, or if it's just a zone that spawns the rock drakes. Because last time when we came by, I don't even think we got into an area where Nameless was spawning. We were just exploring in here, but it wasn't as hectic as actual Aberration is. But it definitely was a bit intense, owing that we didn't know this part of the map. We don't know. At that point we didn't know majority of Valguero in general. We just knew even less about the Aberrant area. I mean, you can't really. You don't have as much mobility or as much freedom of mobility in this zone as you do in the other areas, which does make it a bit harder as well. Okay, so we are at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more. I hate it when he does that. So I'm just gonna place. Oh. There's times like this that I regret using the ASR. The regular version wouldn't have done that. The regular version isn't as nice either. That's the only problem. Okay. So this is gonna be our little base of operations. Just go ahead and throw in all of our walls. It's gonna be very simple. Just to house whatever we. Okay, so I'm gonna take a guess and say they didn't fix the crash issue. It doesn't take us too long to load back into the game at least, but that crash issue is gonna be a bit annoying. Especially if we are in a spot where we are fighting rock drakes or something. So I don't know if if it's a good idea for us. I think okay, we crash one of those things. We just have to go and recover our stuff. Even though it's gonna be substantially harder to recover in the aberrant zone. I needed to figure out what's the reason for this crash. We haven't changed any settings or anything, but it only started happening yesterday. Prior to yesterday, we didn't have any crashing issues. I don't know if I'll check the patch notes, see if anything happened there. But I don't think we should have an issue. I don't think we should be having an issue, because Valguero was running perfectly smooth until yesterday. Okay, should bring us back in. That loading back in, it doesn't take too long, so it's not the worst issue. It's just a tad annoying. When are you planning on trying it out even on single player, Trevor? It's very fun. So you gotta give it a try. Okay, we're back. I mean that didn't take us long. That was under 2 minutes, but the fact that it could get us killed is an issue. So I want to put the door in this corner here, because I believe it's easier for me to just walk into the side. Let's go. Let's make it too high. Just easier to place things in the base when it's too high as opposed to it just being one high. You're not as restricted to putting down anything this way around. Okay, so we won't put the roof down yet. Let's get the generator in first. And we'll get in the lights just so we can see a little better in here. Oh, nice, bud. Oh, hopefully you have a good time on it. I know you've been waiting to play Val. And so we got 2 there, 2 on this end. We're just throwing them in a bit anyhow, but let's say in our base, this is just our forward operating base. It's just here temporarily. Well, we're here temporarily. I think that makes more sense. We're in the aberrant zone very temporarily. Throw this guy on passive and see we can walk into the base that way around, which makes it a lot more convenient. And let's go ahead and edit these. Structure settings, brightness full red down. We drop down the green and copy all. 25 foundations apply. Yeah, that should be copied, I hope. And grab the ASR tool. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Right, ASR tool and put in remote mode. Right. See, I like this blue shade a lot more than the white. It doesn't hurt your eyes as much, but it's still bright enough and close enough to being a white shade that it still feels very bright. Okay. We've got our little base here in the aberrant zone set up. Well, lit up. So the doors on, the ceilings in. And then we can go ahead and move on and try and find what it is that we need to find. We need to find somewhere to place our gas collector, get our gas. Alright, I think that's good. Seems about everything that we need. Let's go ahead and throw all of these guys down. Getting a very rough build here. This doesn't need to be too elaborate. Doesn't need to look as decent as our main base needs to. It's just here to serve a purpose, and that is it. Right, anything else we're missing? Bed. Slightly important, that. Okay, let's go ahead and throw all of our structures in here. I mean our resources in here. We can put the structures in here as well. Put the coins in here. I don't know why I brought those down. That definitely wasn't a good idea. If we die here, we don't lose it. Can we use the gene scanner to find rock drakes today? No. Drake. Is there any other name that they go by? Reapers. No. Queen Reaper. King Reaper. No. Okay. So I don't know how the spawning is gonna work for that, but hopefully we can find them wherever we need to find them. Oh, these are my from when I was using single player to get thumbnails. I was wondering what was happening there. Alright, let's go ahead. We have all the right stuff on us. Okay, we've got our gear, we've got all of these guys. These are almost raised up, then we can start using them. But we will have to wait for those to be... Oh, you know what we should do? Let's go to the menu and waypoint. We'll call this aberrant base. Let's go with that icon, full on blue, to make this a bit of a lighter shade compared to our actual base. Right, let's go exploring. Let's see if we can find these reapers, these rock drakes. I'm definitely a fan of the fact that these guys don't take fall damage. It was a real mission for us to get out of this area the first time around that we came here, so that part I'm not looking forward to. But our plan is just keep going further down. We need to find a gas collector and roll rats, I guess. Roll rats to get red gems. But even if you don't find them, if you can find the red zone and we get the red gems from there, it still works. Deactivate that. Apprentice pike. That's further down. Carcanos, espinos, regular spinos, or aberrant spinos. We haven't seen a spino on the upper area of Val yet. We've only seen them down here. I don't even know if we're going in the right direction right now, but we are going in a direction. That is what we do know. But this is reminiscent of that lake that leads into the blue zone on actual lab. So I'm gonna hope that this takes us in that direction. I don't think we hit this lake the last time that we came here as well. Oh, that's a max level Spino. That's a max level Carcanos as well. We don't have the resources on us to tame that. We want to spend too much time farming those resources in here as well. The Spino, we could probably take him, but it's gonna be a mission with our Princess Crossbow. Let's have a look at this quick. Wait. The Princess. We'll take that. It's nothing amazing, but it's 40% more than the one that we would have crafted up on our own. I believe we passed this the first time we came down. I feel like I remember it. But if I'm being honest, I could be completely wrong with that. Right now we're just going as far as we can from the side that we came. I think we needed some blue gems as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that Sako got a hit on us. That was a tad mean of it. Yeah, we clearly don't know where we're going, but we're going there. I might have just been in a circle there. Okay, so let's. Why does this feel like the outside? Like those trees feel like we're in the outside. We'll swim down this pathway here. This little river. We'll go down this. You know what would be nice? If they added in alpha Spinos. I feel like Spinos deserve an alpha variant. It's an aberrant Sarco. I mean, we have alpha Carcanos. How can we not have an alpha Spino? Okay, even though this goes up, it's still going away from our base location, which is what we need to do. Anything on this end? We are just continuing in this direction on hope right now. Okay, we need to get our stamina. It's gonna be a real mission getting out of here. If we could have used flyers, would have made this 100 times easier. Wait, jumping too far. Where are we? Let's look at the map. Eh, we jump, we die, we die. But and I don't mean to the jump. I know that the Deinonychus isn't going to take damage. I meant more so to potential radiation. We die to that, we die. I'm a bit more tired in today's stream. I've been up for how many hours now? 16 hours, I think. Around there, around that number. That's how long we've been up. So after the stream, we can have a very good nap. What direction are we going now? Okay, so we are still going away from base. That's the plan. We go away from base, and the theory is the further away you are from spawn, the closer you are going to be to the red zone, the reapers, the rock drakes. I'm gonna take a guess and say we go in. No, but this looks like it's taking us back towards the side that we came from. Gonna have a look around this area. Okay, let's try going this way and see what happens. I don't know if we came from this way or if we been this way already. But this is a very confusing area. Someone's got an entire little fob going down here. Man, we didn't carry our gas collectors. I mean, our gas veins. Wait, these are open. Dude, who is this bloody demons? Life savers. Absolute life savers. We won't take all of it. We just need the ones that's... But that is life saving. So what is the best way for us to take these back to our base now to craft up the radiation gear that we need? Is that the radiation zone? This looks like something that spells it's toxic in here. It gives off that flare, that vibe. Up. Yep. Alright. So I think we mark this on the map. We can mark this and say radiation. Sorry, I'm gonna be yawning a decent amount in the stream, but let's mark this and go radiation zone entrance. Any entrance. Right, so we go red on this so that we know this is danger. Right, what? We put the time icon so it's like, you can't go here too long. I thought that was a raptor. Why are you gonna freak me out like that? Okay, so is there an easier way to get to our base and to get to this area? Let's go around the side. And oh, we still need red gems actually. So I think we need to pop our heads into the red zone a little bit here, see if we can get some red gems, because we need those. We have the congealed gas balls from Bloody Demon's structure. Are those gonna be red gems? I mean, it's very blue. There's a good chance it's just blue gems. But generally, on the edge of the red zones, you find red gems. But it's just a ton of blue. I'm sure we can tank a little damage. Just to see if we can find some red gems. Well, it's really hard to see like this though. Right, there's red gems. That's all we need. Okay, that's perfect. We don't need more than that. Let's get out of here. So it turns out we are going rock drake hunting today. So all we need to do now, get back to our fob, and no, hazmat. What do we need? Polymer fiber. All we need is to kill a carcanos. That's all we need. We can craft up the hazmat gear right here, and then we can go in. We don't need to go all the way back and then come all the way back again. So, if I remember correctly, which I don't, there will be carcanos somewhere. Where the somewhere is, I am not the right person to answer that question. But we are going in this direction. I feel like this is the direction we came from. We're going back in this direction, and hopefully we find the river and we can find some carcanos. We just need one. As long as we can get the one, we can get more than enough polymer for us to craft up the reusable hazmat suits. Right, there we go. Let's get out the big boy. Okay, he doesn't harvest stuff a lot, so we need to manually harvest up the second carcanos. He survived on 0 health there. Literally 0 health. I mean, we need to put this guy on passive, but that helped. Thank you. We appreciate your service to the cause. Right, let's head on closer to the radiation zone, get all the stuff crafted up. Put this guy. He's gonna be taking damage. That's gonna be the one thing we won't be able to avoid. He'll take damage. We do have the Rex as well to switch out if we need to. I think maybe we use the Rex first and we switch to this guy on our way back when we actually have loot on us. But right now, the Rex should be fine. Fiber. We can do that. I still hate that this tool gathers berries as well. That should be enough. But no way we need more than that. Okay, let's do this. Reusable. That's a full set. Are these all reusable pieces, correct? It's reusable. Okay, so these shouldn't take usage durability damage. I don't know if that's the correct way for me to be phrasing it, but it doesn't take damage from being in use. So we just use it for longer. I think the only thing that we have to ensure is that we don't get it destroyed. So we grab some green gems. We have all other colors. grab some of these as well. Let's hope that we come out with some good rock drake eggs today. Right, let's see our light pets. How are they doing? And floodlights are ready. The bulb dog is ready as well. Let's go with the bulb dog. You're out of charge, buddy. How do we get your charge back? Okay, you have charge now. Alright, levels, come on. You should have some levels. 3. Alright. Okay, so he's charging up. And that'll be pet toggle. Got that disabled. If we cryo him, will he charge up faster? And we're just gonna lower the local population of ravagers, because they can be a bit annoying to deal with. Oh, that was a max. So far we've come across 3 max dinos in here, all different types. It only takes us ages to find a max dino, and then it probably won't even be maxed. Do we have? Okay, everything else, everything is at our fob. I think it's called mushroom, bro. The one that protects your dinos from radiation. This is the underground redwoods. Okay, rock drake hunting time. Can we get a good rock drake? Can we get a good rock drake today? Is there like a red, like a crystal? Well, what can I refer to? Refer it as a crystal tree. I'm gonna fill my health back up there. Oh no! We need to get the barb dog out first. I almost forgot about that. Okay. He's lighting our way forward. Okay, so we see Carcanos, we see a yellow drop. Oh. These are seekers. Yeah, these are seekers. And we've got the Carcanos gang here. Maybe the Reaper was our better, I mean Tarcha was our better move. I just shred through everything. What is this? Demophodon, is that what it is? Aberrant Demophodon, okay. I feel like this is the direction that we need to go. It just feels further in. But there was a route that we could have went down as well. I'm just gonna try and power past these guys. Wait a minute. Is this guy's light working? It's not showing that it's working. Okay, let me just kill these seekers, and then we'll throw him down and check. It looks like his light is working. God damn it. Started to remember what the problem with aberration is. Everything. Look at that. It's coming one by one to disturb me. Okay, let's have a look at him quickly. Okay, you are charged. Usually it gives you the icon to say that the light you're being charged by a light pet. This looks like another entrance on that end. Those look like black pearls down there. I see a carcanos. I think we can, if we take the parachute and throw it there, we can drop. Let's take this and that. We'll drop the Rex's inventory. Let's cry him up, and we get a look. Okay, these look like rock drakes would be in here. Red drop. Ascendant rock drake BP. Oh, that's so that. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. I see a rock drake there. Yep. Oh, these are all rock drake. Oh, okay. I see that seeker coming for us. Time to switch to the bigger guns. Here you are. What's the time on this? 70. Make sure you're impassive, so that you don't leave me alone to go and fight your own battles. Okay, that was a seeker that attacked us. Okay, I want to grab this drop first. 160, that's not bad at all. That's a good saddle. What do we need to craft it? What gems? Because I know that it does use some type of gems. Red, whoa, 3,800 red gems for one. That's a very expensive BP. Which means we'll have to get a ton of those gems before we leave. Okay, we're just gonna power our way through here. And hopefully we can find some Drake eggs. Is that an artifact? That is an artifact, okay. I didn't know there was a thing down here. Very nice. There's some black pearls here, but got some black pearls here, no, but we're just gonna get it. Right. Decent amount of black pearls. Or something that we weren't really looking for. Let's proceed further in. We haven't come across any eggs yet. I don't want to jump off here to collect anything, because we did see that drake that was here. That's what I'm offered on. And this is 100% a rock drake area. Apprentice scuba tank. That's the correct way to say it. What is this? Very well designed. Insanely well designed. Okay, so this is for the liquid element. I believe we take damage if we jump into that. Okay, let's grab these gems. A lot of gems. That'd be enough to make us one saddle. Like literally, with how expensive that BP is, we're just getting one out of these. We'll sell one saddle. We'll craft up ours and then we'll sell the BP. Once ours is crafted, we don't really need more than one or two of them. Is that all of it? Anything here? That seems to be all of it. Okay. I just want to see what that would drop us. But let's clear up all of these. Okay, we've got some raid on that end. I think we should be safe to go around there. I don't think there's anything that's gonna randomly attack us. They would have attacked us already by now. I don't know if the liquid element will damage us though. Is this the way we came from? I guess so. Alright, let's grab the rest here. And I'm not hearing any drakes or reapers as well. It makes me a tad concerned that we may not be in the right spot here. Yes, there's a good chunk of red gems though. So I think we might be able to get maybe 3 saddles out of these. Let's grab the rest of these black pearls. Switch to the sickle. Still a lot of black pearls as well. I mean, at this rate we can sell them cheaper than what we were selling them. And we were the cheapest in the market at the moment. Okay, no rock drakes. Okay, we saw the rock drakes, but no rock drake eggs. No, what is it called? No reapers. We're gonna try and figure out what's happening with that. Hopefully they spawn now on our way back. I'd take a decent level reaper egg as well. So, you know, just I mean, rock drake, just to say that I'm getting stuck on everything there. Just to say that we do have rock drake eggs. A lot of black pearls here, but I will not be dismounting on this area for anything other than rock drake eggs. I'm trying to have a look up there while we fighting here. Okay, purple drop. Guess one from earlier. No eggs. Not a single rock drake egg. This is like the first time that we visited the Wyvern Trench. No eggs. Very odd. I think I would have presumed they'd have eggs by now. Is there somewhere we didn't explore then? We went through the bottom. Did that respawn already? Dude, I know you're a bit large, but can you not get stuck on things? We can throw this on him. No, we cannot. I tried extensively. Does not allow us to put it on the cart. Okay, let's go and see if there's another area that we are missing. This is not the one that people got rock drakes from. There's nothing spawned here. Reapers haven't spawned here either. The Karcha's footsteps are very loud. There's some random drops around there. Keep getting stuck on everything in this guy because of how big he is. Okay, which way do we go? Let's go this way. Let's look at the map quickly. Yeah, I don't think we went that way before. What we can do though is get a baby cocknose. Ugh, so creepy looking. Look at that. That is very creepy looking. You will never come out that cryo ball because of the way you look. I don't know if this is the way that we came down from. Or if we came down from the side where those drops were. You know, I don't think we came. I don't think we came from this side. This is just dead end. So we definitely came from the other by the side where the drops are. Dude, you're too large for this. Just walk over it. How many red gems do we have? Red gems, ready. Why can't I see the red gems? 12,000. Okay. I think that's just under 3 saddles. But 2 is more than enough. 2 is plenty for no rock tricks. Because we have none. But those are blue rocks. See what's in these drops here. Okay, nothing worthwhile there. Let's have a look at the one at the send. Nothing worthwhile there either. Okay. Okay. We'll deal with it. Can't really do much, but we'll deal with it. That's that very annoying seeker that's on me. Okay, so the structure that we are looking at below is next to us here now. This little altar looking thing, I believe it is. Yep. Put the altar down there. Why is that supposed to be like a shortcut to get down? A shortcut to not finding any rock tricks. Is that what it is? Let's get some stamp. We've seen so many seekers, so many Titanoboa. Not a single Drake attacked us, not a single Reaper. And my only presumption is that there's another red zone. And this isn't the only one. I'm hoping it's not the only one. That was a bit disappointing, if I'm being honest. It wasn't nearly as packed with stuff as I would have expected it to do. Mainly the rock drake eggs. Like I would have expected us to at least take out some terrible eggs from there. We didn't even get terrible eggs. Okay, where's that guy's house? It was here somewhere. Unless this is his house on the other end. Ah, there he is. Okay. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is just give me like under 5 minutes. Keep an eye on my Kacha. Make sure he's okay. Keep him fed. I just want to go grab a cup of coffee quickly. Okay, it'll probably be less than 5 minutes, but just keep an eye on my Kacha for me. I'll be back now. We will. Right, less than 5 minutes. I will be back now. I just need a cup of coffee quickly. Alright, apologies for that, but we've got our coffee and we're ready. And I don't think I added enough sugar, it's very bitter. How are we gonna deal with this? Alright, why is my catcher? Oh, it was in K mode. I was wondering why it was running like that. Okay, so we came from this side, right? The guy's based on that side, we came from there. Let's continue on this way and see if we can find a second radiation zone. What is that? So it's just a mushroom. Yeah, it's just mushroom plants. They look very suspicious. That was terrible dismount. Do not dismount like that. Right. Yeah, there's some purple there. Is that where? Perhaps? That purple rock formation in the center, that looks like what we passed earlier. Just trying to have a look around here quickly. I don't remember that blue structure though. But this here looks like the area that we passed before. So I'm not too sure if that's a spot that we've been to. But we can go down this way. Oh, that was not my plan. You weren't trying to fall off like that. Okay, so what is in here now? Aberrant trilobite, okay. That's a Sarco, I think. Yeah, there's Sarco, berry up ahead. The cave. No, it's just a little waterfall. Okay, that's okay. We can. Let's move towards that purple structure. Maybe that is the next way. It's not harder to look through aberration when you're on a car chart. You're sort of in the trees. That's Espino, 28. Okay, we are going back towards the area that we came from. So let's traverse a little more. Like we can move out. We've got everything ready to do runs here in aberration, but I just want to try and explore it a bit more, just so that we know what's happening in here as well. Since this guy thinks he's lighting the queen as well, we'll take advantage of it. Where does this go? Okay, this side. I don't think we went. Okay, let's get stamina. Complaining a bit too much about your stam there. Let's get that stam. We'll walk till you get your stam back. Alright. See this zone, I don't remember coming to this crystal here. All that would make a very sick base location. Being that like ultraviolet lights coming down from there. This is not the radiation zone. Right. Although we have explored quite far out. If you think about it, we on the other end. Well, we're nearing the other end of the map. We've passed the halfway point of the map. Can take us down, up and up. Oh, we had some intense lag there. Hopefully we don't get kicked out here, because if we die here, it's gonna be an absolute pain to make our way back out. Where does this cave lead us? We haven't explored any of these areas, but let's go the opposite direction. Let's go towards the ice area. All I'm saying is these areas look better than actual aberration. And maybe we don't go in this direction because it's a dead end. Let's go back around. If we go on the outside, is there different routes that we can take here? Let's have a look at that. Okay, no. Let's just go through the top area there. Hopefully this guy foots through it so I don't have to switch out to the Rex halfway through. I don't think he's gonna foot under that. Oh, clean foot. Nice. I mean, we did crash into the rock once we got him out, but can't blame him for that. That stairs. Oh, what? What? That. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. That was unexpected. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I think we should mark the spots. This is a much better entrance to the Aberrant zone, if I'm being honest. Let's go waypoints and ab surface entrance. We can then put that indicator. A color, for the yellow. I mean, yellow doesn't look as nice as other colors, but it's gonna have to do. Okay, so we've learned that this is an entrance. Do we go back to base, drop off the gatekeeper, and try and hit that rock drake nest again, see if anything spawned in? Do you think that's what we do? You can say yes or no in chat. It is allowed. I think we do that. We go drop off all of this. It just makes the trip a little safer, and we know we have resources to redo the trip if needed. So we'll drop everything off. No, let me transfer everything from his inventory first, so we're not taking any random ass items. Anything else? What was that? Trike. Dude, that was extremely rude. Take that, we take this. I thought we got hit by like a giga or something with the with the way that ran into us. I drop all of that. Sky this guy up, this girl up, Scal up, and let's get our Griffin out. If I knew there was an entrance here, I wouldn't have made that effort to go and make that fob at the other side. This is substantially closer to our base, and it's closer to that radiation area. Right, quick trip to base. We'll offload everything. I think we craft up a couple of the saddles that we can. and then we put it on sale. The blueprint, not the saddles. We're keeping like 2 of them. Because other than fun use, we aren't really gonna have a use for the rock drakes. Okay, maybe to move around the map, but once again, for fun. It's just to move around the map and have more fun that we'd use the rock drakes over the griffin or rhino or something like that. That's a BP, but it's a desert cloth. There's no insanely hot areas on this map. But there's a red drop. And you know red drops, we don't say no to those. The next step, the next major thing that we need to do is to start assembling like an actual boss squad. So I was reading up on why they call the new dinos the Megaraptors, and they have a pack debuff where if they are in a pack they lose, I think it was like 15% or something damage. They deal at X amount of damage less and they take that amount extra. So I think the first time around doing the boss, not the best idea, but later on when we can get some imprints on them, I say we could always use it. We can always try them out then. So we'll go with a more standard boss squad for first time that we do the boss fights. Does this just take me to the other end, or is it an actual cave? It feels like an actual cave. I'm gonna back out and not go into that. Next thing we know, we dismounted, the griffin can't be recovered, and we die in a mesh. Let's not play those games today. Where's our base? It's around here somewhere. That way. I'm getting used to where base is. I just don't know where it is yet. So it takes me a little while at times. Right, please land, thank you. Right, let's drop everything that we don't need, i.e. the berries. Don't need any of these. And resources. Okay, let's put away everything that has a spoil timer because it's easier to sort them separately, like that. I don't know why I put the blueprint at the front, like the blueprint has spoil timer, but anyway. Nice, all of that done. We can come here. The blueprint, we can throw it into the smithy for now. Okay, blueprints and resources. These can go in here as well. It's a fair amount of resources we got from that little expedition that we did. Right, how many can we craft here? What? 5,600 metal. We have enough for one. Okay, so I think we leave it today. We don't craft it today. We do a big metal haul, and then we do crafting afterwards. I mean, I don't want to burn out the only metal that we have on that. Okay, let's put away these two guys here. Carcanos as well. We got a female Carcanos. We can check if the one being sold is a male Carcanos. If so, we can buy that. We'll grind these two up. We're never gonna use them for anything. Same with these as well. No, actually, And keep that, get rid of this, keep the boots, and get rid of that. And that's a better idea. Yeah, decent chunk of resources. And buddy, you can put your light off for now. Don't need you to be shining at the moment. Recharge. Okay, let's go ahead and make an artifact pedestal. I'm sure after my inventory, is it a smithy item? Right, artifact pedestal, yep. How many artifacts are on this map? That's a question on its own. Okay, so I think we throw them maybe here next to the crafting stations. Not the crafting station, the trading stations. Let's throw this in. I think we have skins for this. I forgot that we needed to cook that. And is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay. What can we throw on here? There isn't a Grendel one. Let's put it here. See how that looks. That is an artifact pedestal. Why is it not allowing? Let's try a different one. The King Titan artifact stand. See how that looks. Why can't I apply these? Do we need to take out that first? Oh. No, I don't like how this looks. It doesn't look like anything, to be fair. I feel like Rockwell is gonna be the same. Rockwell portal. Artifact display crystal case. Invisible stand. Center artifact stand. Where is the one for this map? Why have we not updated it yet? This is rude. Let's see, I feel like Rockwell's purple is gonna give us our best bet. Oh, that's a bit huge. That's a bit large. Gonna have to move it. I think we go with the purple one. But we can't place it on this end because it's gonna block the water. We can, however, place it on this end. Dude, we just decided that this was an artifact pedestal. Why are you being hard? Okay. Oh man, now it's coming up the far end. If this annoys me anymore, I'm you know, oh man. Oh man. This is not what the plan was. I believe this is the right floor. Yep. Luckily we didn't have to go to a Home Depot. Alright. Let's see what we're doing. That's it. This is the display. You will look at it like this, you will be happy about it like this, and so will I. Coffee's kicking in. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch this in. And we have a lot of these random trophies that we can put away as well. We don't need them on us. We still have the reusable gear. So I think we go back in one more time. See if we can get the rock drakes. I know we didn't get it the last time that we were there, which was like 5 minutes ago. But in the hope that the rock drake starts spawning, we are going back in. And my map is being faulty, which is very annoying. I hate it when that happens. I don't know how to fix that. I don't even know what causes that. This is the Amasa wyvern. So they like wyverns, but they like griffins. So they behave like wyverns stats wise, but they can dive like the way griffins can dive, and you can fly them underwater as well. Which is a bit weird, but it's one of those things. No, don't question physics. Even though that would be a breach of physics, but don't question it. Okay, app surface, we're in that direction, towards where the red drop is. Can you see how far this red drop is from where we're going? Maybe we grab the red drop as well. I think you know for the most part that the Karcher does fit well inside the Aberrant cave. We haven't got stuck anywhere when we used it earlier. At some point we need to go pick up our our fob at the other entrance of the Aberrant cave. Because that was right at the top. But this is so much faster to get access to the actual inside area. Okay, we gotta get that. That's 2 red drops. We can't say no to that. That would just be sinful. And look at it. We thought it was 1 drop. And we were going for it. Now it's 2 drops. You cannot say no. What if this is the drop that gives us the long neck BP that we needed? Oh, the Karcher BP for the Karcher that's going to be carrying us. Oh, one and only Karcher. Alright, what is in here? Dairy saddle. Dairy saddle sold really well last time. We sold it for like 350. Dude, can you land so that I can snipe my loot quickly? Oh, okay, that one's not gonna sell that well. It's only an 83. Maybe north of 100 and like 120 plus would have sold really well. Fabricated sniper ascended. Black leggings ascended. Let's have a look at what the numbers are on them. Okay, both actually quite solid with Rex saddle. Nice. That's actually 2 very good pieces of gear. The sniper and the flak legs there. Alright, let's continue towards this Aberrant cave. Surface entrance cave. It's a lot closer to the Reaper area as well. So if you need to like do more aggressive checks to see on to try and get a good level rock drake, this is definitely the better way to go about it. The better route to go about that. Maybe that sounds better. We're almost there. And there it is. This is it, right? Yeah, I got dismounted. Okay, Karcher, it is your time to shine, buddy. Let's go back in. We still have our radiation suit on, so that's great. Karcher took basically no damage from everything that it fought with, which wasn't a lot since the drakes weren't spawning. Which way do we came from down here. Look at the map, we need to go right to go towards the radiation. This is technically our 2nd trip in now. Okay, technically our 3rd trip, but it's our 2nd trip for rock drakes. Our 1st trip wasn't nearly this far into the place. Are we in the right direction? Are there any other routes we can take? No? Okay, so we gotta go around here. Another thing that I did with the videos, like for the YouTube videos, was we're recording the game audio and my mic audio separately. I just don't know how to split it in DaVinci yet, so we're still learning a lot of things, figuring it out. But once we do, might make voiceover slightly better to do for the long form videos that we post. But we are also gonna try and keep our long form frequency to once every 2 days max. The last two videos that we did was once a day. Most likely this one is gonna be once a day as well. It'll come out tomorrow. It's a lot easier with the smaller videos that we're doing now. Like we're doing one major thing a day. For instance, yesterday we explored the water cave. Today we're doing the aberration cave. A lot easier to maintain the videos this way around as opposed to when we do a lot of things in one session. Let's get some stamina. I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I jumped off. We don't have the light pet active. But if those guys can I throw you onto the Kacha? Will you land on him? No. Are you on my shoulder, first of all? That was not the intended plan. Alright. We're safe again. I had to mentally pause for that. A lot of the dinos in here respawned. Or the cave dwellers respawned. Question is, did any drakes spawn in? At this point, I'd be excited to see a Reaper. Can we just run across here? I think we can do that. The Kacha has a good run up. Oh, so close. We almost made it. That's a Carcanos. But I'm still not seeing any drakes anywhere. That's a new Ascendant shotgun. This is new. I shouldn't have attacked that, that's them off on, they're gonna aggro on me now. I do wanna grab this drop. Ooh, 701, that'll sell so well. So look at that quickly. 701, 740. Okay, I don't think anyone's gonna use this, to be fair, but that will sell. We can grab another artifact as well. These are the organic polymer plants that were added to Ragnarok, I believe. Just take that. We don't want that. Let's just drop the skin so that it completely respawns. We don't know if leaving it in there would cause an issue. You know what we can do? By any chance, does anyone know if the rock drake spawns are broken? I'm in the trench. None so far. None so far been spawning. Right, let's see if anyone has some insights. I'm sure someone would have tried to come down here. Someone just coming at Carknos, unless they spawn on the surface as well. And more Carknos. This is also the only trench that we found like this, so I don't know what's happening with it and why we can't find rock drakes. I'm gonna take a guess and say either no one knows or someone knows and they're writing a very elaborate answer to my question. Let's get our stamina back. Oh, the health on he's out regening any damage that is taking with radiation. She is. Prakash is a she, not a he. These red crystals very cool looking, but I would really prefer it if there was a rock drake egg. Any rock drake egg. A level 2 would suffice at this point. Just to say, you know, we came down here, we got a rock drake. Do we by chance need to Google this? Do we have to Google? I'm trying to figure out what's happening here. I think we have to take to Google. Now, just open the browser quick. ASA Valguero. Okay, let's see. Speak to me, AI. No, I'm not interested in AI mode. Just go on single player Valguero, test it out. There's no rock drake, nest, and Reaper Queen spawning in the aberration cave. Where, sir? Cause okay, you got an egg. But where? Is anyone giving quads here? No, okay, so there's one saying here that the server that they're on is having an issue with it. No rock drakes spawning despite countless server restarts and dino wipes. Okay, so the server we get 4 dino wipes a day, so that's one thing. I can see one reap after 2 days has finally managed to spawn, but no rock drakes. Still, anyone else experiences an issue? Material lie says same issue here, but you know he could be lying, so you can't really trust his judgment there. Officer Everon, same thing. He's an officer. We have to trust him. Okay, so there's quite a few people that's saying that there's issues with it on servers, but the guy did say that on single player it was fine. I think what I'll do later is I'll load into a single player world and try and see if they are spawning in the single player world, but from the post on the Arc Reddit, this does seem to be an actual issue, unfortunately. Would have been nice if, you know, we did the research on this beforehand. Let's see if there's anything else here. No. Okay. Conclusion. We did see one rock drake, though. I remember us seeing that rock drake. Let's continue on our way out. We'll revisit this once we see some patch notes that address it. It was still a worthwhile trip down here. We got a really good shotgun. A 700% shotgun is always worth the trip down here. Let's make our way out. Okay, we did go that way before. I also don't know if this is the only uh, red zone cave on this map. But I mean, it is big enough just to house rock drakes. It doesn't need to house anything else. Just the rock drakes, the random reapers. That's all it needs in there, to be honest. Doesn't need more than that. And now, yeah, what he said. And if you need a translation, it means how the heck we can get out of here. We're gonna go to that surface entrance. That's where we're going. Not the one that we used at the start. The one we came in from just now. It was a lot better. We haven't seen any yearlings in here either. It could be because it's a aberration exclusive dino that they decided not to add it into this map, which is fair. I mean, like, I don't really have an issue with that. Once transfers open up, you can always bring one here. Aberrant Equus. Do you get aberrant unicorns? It'd be nice to find out, you know? It'd be even better to tame one up. How many coin we could sell that for? I think we're gonna run like a micro goal on the server for the series. By the end of the Valguero series, we want to be the richest players, coin wise. So we need to go that way. Then we need to go left. Correct? Yeah. Struggling to see here. Okay, so we go to this side. Okay, get your stamina. You're walking a bit too slow now. Get your stamina and then we move. AoE bite, buddy. AoE bite. Getting shockwaves. Pikachu's Blood Rage run is so good. Even though I keep running out of stamina, it's still insanely good. Okay, so we are more or less going in the right direction now. Is it up here? Yeah, okay, up here. It's towards that purple crystal, if I'm not mistaken. The crystal in the sky. Sort of baby bulb dogs there. Aberrant dire bear. Aberrant S dire bear, I believe. Right. Hopefully they come out with a patch for the rock drake fix soon. It is a very big part of this trip and what we plan to do in this episode. I'm not saying they're gonna come out with a patch during this episode, but hopefully they do come out with it soon. At least we found a new entrance to the Aberrant Cave. That's one positive that came out of this episode. We got a baby Carcanos, we got a good shotgun and some other random loot. We go out this way, correct? We got a pointless fob set up that we're probably just gonna let decay. No, we can't let it decay, our coins are there. We have to go pick it up. With the entrance on this side being so convenient, we don't need the one on the other end. Okay, let's take that, we take this, take that, let's drop everything else. Alright, let's throw the griffin out. I'm not getting onto you. What's happening? What's happening, buddy? Are you acting up? Let's try this again. Are we too close to the Aberrant Cave there? Let's try and run you this side. Make you land up here, and then we try. I don't think we should have had an issue with riding you though, because we more or less threw you in the same spot earlier when we were leaving here. Hey, can you land there? I hate it when flyers do this. Remember when they said they fixed parting in this game? Right, sort it out. We'll head to the other air entrance, grab our gear from there, and then move back towards base. And we can start setting up that lower area that we want to build for the water pen and the breeding area. The greenhouse as well, depending on how well we are with time. We still have around an hour, so still got a good amount of time to get things done. You know, I saw that red drop, guys. We gotta hit it first. I mean, we can't start building in the night. How are we gonna see what we're building? We gotta get the drop first. It's very important. You know what structure I like? The windmill from the Frontier DLC. That windmill looks very nice. Like the cowboy uh, western vibe one. Up. Nice. Terrible Griffin flyer. But I still like them so much. And the glide does work. It zooms them across. They're very slow though when you're not gliding. They're not very slow. They're just substantially slower when not gliding. See? Look at that speed. Even though Billy crashes to the ground, look at that speed. Oh, very nice. Two very good leveled items. We're getting a lot of gear that we can sell for a good amount of coin, but had these been BPs, they'd probably sell for like 3 cents more than what we'd be able to sell them for now. Let's make our way back to base. A lot of rare drops today. A lot of good rare drops today as well. I think yesterday we barely got any rare drops. The other day when we were basically we're streaming hunting red drops, I think we found more purple and orange by a massive margin compared to the reds. Today we've got quite a few solid drops. And we have that one near our base. And there's no one hunting drops at the moment, which is very nice. I think a lot of the players settled down. They've got more or less the items that they needed from the drops, and they aren't really hunting it as intensely anymore. Dude. So yeah, so we were talking about getting that pack for one of the videos, and I can showcase it. I don't know if we'll do it in the next video or maybe later down the week, but we'll get one of the dono packs. Maybe even next week we might do it as see how we can fit it into the videos, fit it in plan-wise, because it wasn't on the initial plan of things for us to do. But it would be fun to showcase it, and you know, everyone can see how it works and what items we get out of it. Right, red drop near base. Give me a long neck BP. That is what I want. Or a 200 Rex saddle. BP. Not just saddle, just a BP. If we can get I'm not saying we can get it from this drop, but if we can get a 200 BP Rex saddle, it'll probably be enough to do the alpha boss fights once we craft up crafting skill. Because that'll probably push them to like 250 up to 300. Right, what do we have here? It was close to base. Close enough to base. Another flamethrower. So we have 3 flamethrowers. We have chainsaw now as well. I basically have 3 flamethrowers. We'll get rid of 2 of them. We'll keep 1. I don't think we'd ever have a use for it. I don't think phoenixes spawn on this map. Oh well, damn. And I am landing in a terrible spot. That is a Moro Raptor. Yes. Should be enough to get us to base. Oh, they've got an entire gacha industry going on here. Look at that. The casual 8 gacha is probably producing what is that called? Element shards. Yes. The rubber shinies are very interesting because they have this this blue coloration on all of them with spirals, like a spiral pattern on it. Okay, let's sort out everything. Let's put this guy away. I don't think we're gonna be using him anytime soon. My best guess would be that they'd have it sorted out by this weekend. No, otherwise you're gonna be going towards 2 weeks of people not being able to get rock drakes properly, and 2 weeks is a long time for a new map. 2 weeks is a long time in general. Putting some of these random items in here as well. Just gonna throw that back there. Right, the rest either goes into the vault or they go into the grinder. So let's see. Let's equip our armor set so we can put the... Oh man, I was transferring them. Okay, equip the legs. Okay, 800 legs. We have 900 legs as well, and now 800. What's the durability on these? Okay, that's solid durability. We're gonna take that, and we need a helmet. Maybe this one. Yeah, that works. Chest plate. Good durability as well. Okay, so we're running full riot now. Let's put away the reusable. We put all of these away, and then we can look at it properly and see what we want to sell and what we want to grind from there. Once it's all in the vault, it's easier to go through them and decide what we're going to do with what. Do we sell this one? Let's sell it. 30 saddle, we'll keep that, just the 1 saddle. We have 2 here. We'll keep the 300, we'll grind up the other 2. We'll see if we can sell those. What else? What else? The shotgun will sell well. Okay, let's grind up random ones that we want to grind first. We still will grind one of these just to see what we get. Okay, I mean about a thousand metal there. We had like 1,000 something from grinding up items earlier. Okay, let's see. Let's go Scott skin 5. Just in case someone wants it. Send a flamethrower, we'll go 200. The riot leggings, we're gonna go. Let's go 400 on these. It's good leggings. Fabricated sniper, we're gonna go 350. Climbing pick, this is almost a max climbing pick. We're gonna go 500, but I don't think people use it, so I don't think they're gonna buy it. The shotgun, we'll do 600. We can sell this. 5. That's a free cosmetic mod. It'd be interesting to see if anyone buys it. Okay, so let's go and one mistake that we made here. We should have picked up the stuff from the old base before we came back here. Not the old base, but the fob. So let's go and grab those quickly. We need to get a rhino soon. Rhinos are just a lot better when it comes to like these type of flying situations. We're just flying a distance. I mean, you can't glide with them, but they have a solid flying speed. So we're just gonna go straight here. Valguero has a lot more stormy weather than the other maps. It's a lot more often that we get the stormy weather. 77. If you're higher level would have netted you, tamed you, called you Jeff. You're not far. No, that's the red drop that we hit earlier. We didn't take everything out of it, same red drop. So we're not going back for it. Let's see what they have up here. And these dono packs are OP. That have definitely costed too many resources without the pack. I believe it's here somewhere. Where is it? Let's look at the map quickly. Maybe slightly more this way. Yeah, it's here, I believe. Okay. Nice. I don't know how smart this is. I feel like we should have this out. Oh yeah, now that we're using riots, we're gonna be feeling hot a lot more often. Where did we put our base down? Was it down here? That was not good. If that was land, we would have died. That was terrible. Yay. Got ourselves back here. Let's grab what we need to. Let's roll in the smithy. Fabricator. Fabricator. We take the coins. We take all of the consumables. Let's take these as well. You know, we can actually end up with a use for them. Okay. Now to make our way back out. Okay, so I don't think we start with crafting today. I think we go on a big metal run. I think that's gonna be more useful at the moment. And we don't really have an emergency need for the greenhouse or for a breeding station. Do we fall all the way down? Okay, not all the way down. Oh, okay, it glitched. That's what happened. Sometimes when you fire it too quickly before it recharges the next bolt, it glitches out. Okay, a little bit more. Alright, we're almost at the top. You can fire there. Alright, nice. Then we can try and get one on this wall. It should take us to the top. I fired that last one in panic. I just gotta get up there. See, had the grappling hooks not been working in this area, we would have needed those, what are they called, the climbing picks to do all of this. Right, and we're out. Oh, there's a queen bee there. Can't tame that up right now because we don't have the right items on us. But we do need to end up. We do need to eventually tame. Dude, why are you acting up to be ridden? It's like the cave borders are expanding. Okay, let's go grab a big ass metal run, and then we'll all smelt. Other than the white cliffs, I don't know where metal spawns on this map. So we're just going in that general direction, stopping wherever we do see it. We do have the good multi-tool now, so we've got good melee stats. So we should be gathering a ton for every node that we. I think per node we're gonna be getting like 1.5k. That's a lot of metal here. Thought there was a tame iguanodon with the way it wasn't moving. 1.3. I don't think we had a lot of obsidian. Keyword being had. Didn't have. Now we did have. But plenty. Let's go to the next spot. Which coincidentally is next to the one where we were. I don't think we can jump up there, so we're gonna have to do this. Okay, made it up. I didn't even see that there was more up here. We'll grab a crystal as well. Since we'll be making the greenhouse soon, we're going to be needing crystal. How much do we have? 14,000 metal. It's a good amount. Not enough, but it's a good amount for now. Right, it's back towards base, which is this general direction. Oh, this map is so good for metal. I think this is even better than Rag. And Rag's a very nice map for metal. Extinction as well. I feel like that's a good map for getting metal. But this is just next level. Like everywhere you look, there's massive amount of nodes. This map is good for obsidian as well. The boatload of it. I hit some dino. That could be Trudons. Oh, it could be compies actually. Like that's what compies sound like. Right, moved all of them onto the Griffin. How's the Griffin's weight going? 6k. How much of metal do we have? 26k. So that's double what we had when we first checked. Okay, we hit the White Cliff space metal spawns that they are near our base. The exact locations of which I don't know, but I know that they are around our base. We need to get the industrial grill up soon, because we're running out of food as well. No, but what we could do is we could make the custom food as well. We'll see which. Okay, the grill is definitely the easier option for now, because we will have to wait up for dodo eggs to, like unfertilized dodo eggs, to be dropped to use in the recipes before we can actually mass produce the custom recipes. Fly, fly! Don't drive by and get stuck. Yeah, I feel like we just need one more set of metal and we're good. I think in that direction there's some. Our base is so tiny compared to everyone else's. You can see that they don't only play for 3 hours a day. Right, this is a massive metal spawn. Right, let's grab it all. This is where we fought that enraged Lymantria on episode 1. The one that we trapped because Lymantrias can't attack you back. If there's any other enraged dino, I mean even an enraged compy, it would have probably wrecked us. Because all we had was that one okay-ish level Deinonychus with us. And the Griffin, but Griffin was even weaker than the Deinonychus without the bleed. Okay, they're all of it. Yep, I think that's all. Let's go, Griffin. Let's take this all back to base. Base is that way. We need less weather events in Valguero and more brightness in it. Too often is it dull like this. Dude, you don't stay here. Okay, so let's throw all of this onto him. Right. Now we come over here. We unload all of the structures that we have on us. Let's go drop off all of the consumable items next. Nothing there, nothing here. Right. Now your inventory, what do you have other than... Okay, just the stuff that I needed to have. So we'll go CS basic tool. We'll transfer from you into the smithy. That's everything gone. Yep. Let me cryo you up now. We come here and we pull all of the metal from there here. And so that's gonna be around 20,153, excluding the bits that are in there already. We can't count those. Okay, I think that's about good. Let's put the coins away. 1,000 coins, not bad at all. Okay, Procopteron, buddy. Should not have been prancing around the base. Not very nice. Okay, so tomorrow, I'm gonna lay out tomorrow's plan quickly so that we know what we're doing, right? You guys know what to expect. The big issue with today's stream was rock drakes are not spawning on servers at the moment. Rock drakes and reapers aren't spawning on servers at the moment. We did, however, find a faster path down to the rock drake trench, the radiation part of the aberration cave. So once the patch comes in that fixes that, we're going straight to the aberrant cave, and we are getting ourselves rock drakes. I don't know how I feel about us getting reapers at the same time. They are a substantially harder team to do, but we'll definitely be getting the rock drakes. So for tomorrow, we're gonna go a bit lighter. No mass exploration like yesterday and today. We did quite a bit of exploration the last 2 days. Well, today and yesterday, for 2 days. We did the underwater ocean. We got some tames there. We did the aberrant cave. Unfortunately, we didn't get the tames that we are looking for there, but we did get some very good items to sell. Tomorrow, we're doing some mass base building. So from up here, we're gonna try and create a structure to down there. I don't know if we're gonna do it with stairs. I think it's gonna be too steep for stairs, but what we could do is maybe an elevator. We could create an elevator platform that comes, runs across and straight down. Alternatively, what we could do is run a platform from there to maybe like a cliff platform here. I can place like maybe two or three cliff platforms spanning out here, and then just block off the area at the bottom so that we don't get the allosaur spawns and any other spawns that could kill our dinos that we leave in there to breed, like basilos or megs, anything that we're gonna have on passive in their breeding. The Carcanos as well. Once we get another Carcanos, we're gonna have to use the bots to breed that up, and we don't want to have that issue of it died to an allosaur because it wasn't fighting back, So that'll be the plan for tomorrow. Just getting those base expansions in, adding the 2 pillars to the 2 corners here, because I haven't added those pillars yet. We'll be doing that, and we'll finally bring in the greenhouse as well. So for the greenhouse, what I'm thinking is from here, maybe like there, or 1 more out. We'll open up 3, and we just expand it out here. We'll add in a few more pillars as if it's holding up that spot, and we'll have we will have the greenhouse here on the top, on our level where we do everything else. So that's the main plans for tomorrow. We'll tweak it, we'll adjust it, we'll get it to how it needs to be most effective for tomorrow, but that will be tomorrow's issue. Now for today, I think we're gonna call it here for today. I mean, we didn't get much done today, unfortunately, because of the server issues with rock drakes and reapers. But when that's fixed, we know how to do it fast, and we can go and get that done fast. We got a lot of resources from aberration that we needed to actually go into the radiation zone, so we aren't going to be slowed down the next time we are going in. Right, so I thank you all for watching. If you enjoy the streams, you'll enjoy the videos, drop a sub, drop a like. I can comment and say we need the rock drake spawns fixed. But once again, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all tomorrow at the same time as today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.